Welcome to The Gathering.
Welcome to our third podcast in our Moral Foundation series. In this module, we'll be discussing the virtue of charity. Charity is one of the most misunderstood virtues. When most people think of charity, they most often imagine dropping a few dollars in the Salvation Army bucket around Christmas time, giving a little money to a homeless person with a sign, or putting a few dollars in the collection plate on Sunday morning. But that isn't what charity really is. Charity comes from the Latin caritas, which means caring or love. But too often in modern society, we think of caring or love as solely an emotion, though that is certainly an important part of love or caring. What is at least equally as important as the feeling is the sense of responsibility, which is at the heart of caring. We love our spouse or our children. There are certainly beautiful emotions attached to that love. But just as importantly, we are responsible for them. No doubt we can have the tenderest of feelings for our children, but it is critical that we provide for them, to feed them, to shelter them, to instruct them and raise them to be good people. This sense of responsibility is reflected in our Judeo-Christian tradition. It means so much more than doing something kind for someone. The biblical concept of tithing reflects this. Giving 10% of one's income for the needs of others isn't a nice thing to do. It's the law. The very word charity in Hebrew, tzedakah, means justice. It's an obligation we're required to fulfill. This sense of responsibility is a direct outcome of relatedness. We are related to each other and are therefore obligated to take care of each other. This sense of relatedness is part of our evolutionary heritage. We evolved as hunter-gatherers in groups of 75 to 100, completely dependent on each other in the hunt, which was critical for our survival. Relatedness and responsibility are programmed into our genes. Thinking of charity, of caring, of love from the vantage point of responsibility adds a whole new dimension to our thinking. It makes love a daily reality. It anchors the emotion and gives it so many more paths for expression. The two great commandments, loving God and our neighbor, reflect this. To love God is to live our lives according to His law, our responsibility to Him. To love our neighbor is to treat our neighbor as we would treat ourselves with the same degree of care. The degree of care varies with the degree of closeness, first to family, then to friends, then to our community, but it is even there in the most general sense of caring for mankind. It is up to each of us to find ways of fulfilling these obligations, and in that way not only feeling love, but expressing it. That's what charity is all about. For The Gathering, I'm Leonardo Radomile.
Thanks for listening, and if you like what you heard, give us a quick thumbs up and subscribe. To learn more about The Gathering and our free course, check out our webpage. You'll find the link below.